home from shopping on a Sunday, and I thought I'd do a video of some of the things that happened in shopping and also some of the things that's happening on my phone. I only got this new phone a while ago. Just by the way, if I zip down, you can see this is where I've been shopping. It was $90.01 at Aldi, and that was $2.70 somewhere. Oh, this is going into thing. I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm able to come up with all those sort of things because uh, I have the Westpac app. And now whenever I use the Westpac app, every time I make anybody makes a purchase on my credit card, it comes up and tells me how much has been paid on the coming out on the credit card. All sort of transactions go through, which is interesting. My wife can be shopping down the street and I'm at home, and I can see how much she's spending. So it's the sort of thing you can do nowadays with applications allow you to do that. All right. Um, a couple of other things about my new phone. All right. Up the top here, a couple of things I've noticed. First of all, right up the top there, it says two. First of all, that one, it says 8.45 kbs, 1.45 kbs, kilobytes per second. With the Android 13, you can have instant um, uh, network speed. To do that, you just go into settings, right? And under settings, under network and internet, and underneath that, right down the bottom here, it says show data information, and yeah, show data information there. That's on. Show data information in the pull down shade. No, that's not what it is. That's something else. Okay. I'll just that's data information. I'll show you what what the pull down shade data information is later on, perhaps. But that's the one I want. Display real-time network speed. All right. So we go into that and display real-time network speed. That little thing on there, up the top there, that's a real-time network speed. So whenever data coming through, I can see how fast the speed is of the network going through. So perhaps we'll look at that a little bit later on. By the way, you probably see that when I'm moving around, I'm, for example, going around in circles here, and then touch, and then it disappears, goes around in circles. There's a cross here and that. That's done with what's called developer options, showing touches and screen drawings. There's a thing in developer options. If anybody wants to know how to do that, we'll talk about developer options another time. Actual fact, the reason I'm doing all this, I'm actually using a program called AZ Screen Recorder, and you'll see there, I've got me, a camera coming up, and the screen. So it's actually a screen recorder. I'm recording the screen and also recording me, so I can see both happening at the same time. So that's the way I do things. What I did this morning down the street, okay, I used the camera quite a bit. This is the camera. Oh, interesting. It's showing two screens. It's showing where the camera's looking out at, and it's also showing me. So although that one seems to have frozen, yes, that one's frozen. So anyway, all right. But some photos that I took, all right. There's an interesting thing from Aldi recently now. When you get this is an Aldi bill. We bought a couple of things. We bought a night light, right? A night light, and also we bought an LED bulb. But both these have warranties, and Aldi are now putting, which is not a bad idea. I'll just go back to that. Damn. All right. How do I get out of that? How do I get into that? I went into the camera. All right. By the way, I better stop and start that again. All right. Don't know how I start the camera after I've already stopped me having the camera. But anyway, um, uh, going back to those Aldi receipts. Start that camera. All right. So to the Aldi receipt. Yeah, Aldi actually putting a separate thing at the bottom of their receipts now. They wasn't until the girl pointed out to me when I bought things, showing that what the warranty is. So therefore, I took a photo of this, and later on, I normally wouldn't take a photo of a grocery bill. I usually take photos of other bills, and that way I'll store it away on my server as to or what's called my tax file information to keep a record of all things for warranty purposes. So that LED bulb's got a 3-year warranty. So perhaps I should put a little sticker on when I put it on the light globe in, say it had a 3-year warranty. So if it packs in 2 years, I can take it back and get a new one. However, with a statutory warranty, I don't know how long a light globe should last. Okay. Thank you for shopping Aldi. All right. Okay. That's the Aldi. Interesting with the Aldi thing. I'll show this in a minute. Um, First of all, when you're using the Aldi um, self-serve thing, first of all, it takes a big photo of you. So I'm taking a photo of them taking a photo of me. Don't know what they're doing. It says monitoring in place. When you put something into the register, it goes through. Another thing that was interesting, I'll bring it up in a minute, if I could get the video, is they have the Aldi people, and I was speaking to the person that's working in the registers, unlike Coles and Woolies, where people that work in the registers don't work on the self-service ones. These people at Aldi, they work on the registers and the self-service ones, and according to the girl, they can control the self-service ones from their register when they're sitting there. They don't have to get up out of their seat to do anything. Okay, interesting thing. A couple of other things. Oh, screwdriver sets they sell at Aldi. Why are they selling screwdriver sets? Interesting. Why would anybody want to buy a 100-piece screwdriver set? I know why. Perhaps you wanted to get one of these 2 offset screwdrivers. Perhaps they're offset or special ones. But you've got to buy a 100-piece screwdriver set just to get that. All right. Interesting things to have at Aldi. They're selling e-bikes at Aldi. All right. $899. I don't know why I'm doing a promotion for Aldi. It's interesting to see I've got an e-bike. There's my wife going through. This is when beep beep on my phone, and there's my wife going through picking up doing the shopping, and I get a beep beep while I'm sitting outside the shop to say how much she's spent, so I know how much she's spent. A couple of other things. Talcum powder. Apparently, you can't be able to buy talcum powder in the future, right? What you have to do is buy what's it called? Pure cornstarch powder. It's going to replace talcum powder. My wife said it's something to do with the fact that talcum powder is there's some fear there's asbestos in it. Don't know what that is. So if you look at the ingredients on the back, it's corn powder. So I'm doing this corn powder that's in I can turn that up the other way around. Didn't know I could do that either. All right. Okay. All right. Here's an interesting thing I found at the supermarket. A new product called washable underwear. I thought washable underwear, all underwear was washable. Probably something to do with it, what it says there. Toothbrushes. All right. You can pay $200 for a toothbrush, but it removes 100% more plaque than a regular manual toothbrush. Wonder how they proved that. And one of the other signs that said up to. Why would anybody want to spend $200 on a toothbrush? I suppose to give somebody a present. Okay, that's just my microwave oven that packed in the other day, and the globe that packed in. Want to buy a new globe for a microwave oven? Something like $50. We've decided we're going to put up with not having a globe in the microwave oven because it's too much money. All right, that's all that. Let's go back to some other things. I mentioned Aldi. I did some video on Aldi and what I do. Another thing I use, recently, I used to use a program called Black Boy video recorder or something like that to record when I was riding on my bike. And when I got my new phone and upgraded to Android 13, all of a sudden it stopped working. Well, it didn't stop working, it continued to work. But each video, it said the length of the video was the total length of all the videos it did. So if it recorded a 3-minute video, and then, 5-minute video, I had it set to 5 minutes, and then another 5-minute video, another 5-minute video, another 5-minute video. The third one, it would say it's going for 15 minutes. In actual fact, it only went for 5 minutes, but only start playing from the 10th minute through the 15th minute. So I tried to go for this one, which is Droid Dash. But anyway, as a consequence of that, I've recorded some video, and I have a little thing on my desktop where I have this program, AZ Screen Recorder. And what I do is I use that to actually put shortcuts on my desktop, shortcuts to various files. For example, there's a shortcut to my bike videos, one where it's recorded, another one where it's on the server. So I go to that temporary one. There's the one I did today. All right, so if I do that, it should play the video when I wasn't at Aldi. Okay, there it is, the video was played in Aldi. And I'm just pointing out that the people at Aldi, all right, sit at the desk. That's the girl sitting at the desk there. And also at the same time can watch the other screens. Okay, there's some potato chips I bought. All right, you'll notice going back, if I just go back a little bit, there's recalls. Interesting, the recalls of products in Aldi. Amazes me that people are now still selling products that are faulty, that they have to do recalls in them. So obviously Aldi put those signs up, and good idea to watch them every now and then. For example, there was can't zoom in. There was a chair there somewhere that if you rock backwards, it would fall over. All right. Another appliance that had batteries, little magnets for kids, and they could fall off. So interesting, a recall. Okay. So this is all done just on my phone, and my new phone. Okay. As I mentioned at the top there, I'll just go back to the home screen. It's got a little thing there says how many kilobytes I'm using per second. And also there's another little thing there. If it comes up, I don't think it's going to come up, which I've been using on this phone, which is mobile over Wi-Fi or something. So that gives me the ability to now use my mobile. We get really lousy reception here. In fact, you can look there. I have 2 SIM cards in the phone up the top there. One is the one with only one bar is the TPG one, which uses the Optus network. And the one beside that is the Aldi one, which uses the Telstra network, and that's got 3 bars on the outside. But regardless of that, with no bars whatsoever, I can still, at home, still make a mobile call. Although this morning we had another little thing happen. I don't know if it's going to come up now. Aldi stores, stuff like that. Over here. I got some. We this morning tried to make a purchase on PayPal, and my wife was doing it on her phone and using my PayPal account, and it sent a text message to say a verification code. And on that verification code, it's probably down here somewhere, PayPal here. I don't know if I need to show those numbers. They probably won't work anymore. Only supposed to be a one-time number. PayPal code, so that you could use the PayPal. Well, that came in at 9:15. We did this at 8:15. Took almost an hour to get an SMS message. Interesting. All right, that's enough for everything we did today. All right, so if you want to know anything about any of the things I spoke about, email me. My email account, you can look on my website. I'll go to my website and show you where it is. Okay, go there. I'll go there, Jeff. That's my website. Okay, redirecting to my website. Okay, sort of things I do. And there's my email address if you want to send me an email. All right. If you want to contact me other ways, there's other ways of contacting me. All right, that's enough. So on AZ Screen Recorder, if I want to stop recording, I've got it set so I do is press the power button and I'll stop recording. That's what's going to happen when I press it now. Bye.